We have just arrived to our Airbnb here in Puerto Vallarta. I thought I would show you guys what it looks like here. I know a lot of you are really curious, especially about Puerto Vallarta and how it's handling the whole quarantine situation. When we got to our Airbnb, which is in the sort of Cinco de Diciembre neighborhood, we were given hand sanitizer straight away, and we also stepped in one of those, like, basically she filled a bucket with bleach and we stepped in it, and then we stepped on a towel. So she's asked us to do that pretty much every time we come every time we come into the house. So yeah, let's go out there and see what it looks like. Always sweating. So we just had lunch at Tacon de Marlin, which is one of our favorite places when we come to Puerto Vallarta. They make really good, like, marlin burrito-esque things. Delicious. Anyway, when you go in the restaurant, they ask you to have a mask on. Everyone in the restaurant was wearing masks. Who wasn't eating, everyone working there was wearing masks. They cleaned out our table. The staff were really great, really nice, really friendly. And yeah, that's pretty regular situation. I'd say that they seem to have taken a lot of tables out because there are like stacks of tables on the side. So I think they're definitely observing the like 30% occupancy rule. Yeah, so that's been the food experience so far. We're off to the Malecon and the beach to see what's going on and to sweat a little bit more. Pretty quiet here. Not many people. So Puerto Vallarta has definitely been different than pretty much anywhere else we've been since this whole thing started. Yesterday we walked along the Malecon, and all of the like statues and like little public benches and stuff have been totally roped off. So you can't even like stand next to any of them and take photos from a distance, but you can still walk along the Malecon. So I guess they're trying to stop people from like gathering, as it were. And then we went to the beach and we chilled on the beach. That's pretty much back to normal. There were hardly any people there. I mean, it's hard to compare because the last time we were in Puerto Vallarta was Christmas time, which is obviously one of the busiest times of year to be in Puerto Vallarta. So it was very different from that. We could easily space ourselves out from people at the beach. But all the vendors and stuff were still there selling things. They all had masks on. We swam in the ocean. It was very relaxing, very nice. And then we went for beers at the Los Muertos Brewing Co. They make their own beer. It's really great. And we've missed some craft beer since leaving Mexico City, so it was really nice to head there. Before you go in, you have to have a mask on. They took our temperatures. They gave us hand sanitizer, and we stepped on like one of those sanitizing mats as well. And then once you're inside, you can take your mask off. They told us initially that we had to have food with our drinks, which is something that I'd read about happening in Mexico City too, but I didn't realize it was happening here. And then the manager told us it was fine. So I don't know if we're skirting the rules or not, but yeah, we had some beers, and then we headed back out, and we had street tacos for the first time in so long. It was so delicious. It seems like most places are doing what Los Muertos is doing. All the staff had masks on. They either had goggles on or they had like shields on as well. So the staff at all these places are definitely taking precautions. I'm not sure if it's being regulated by the government. I assume probably so, but it seems like a lot of these places, especially that cater for tourists, are going the extra mile. Yeah, it's been a quick trip, but really I hope you guys get to see a bit of a side of Puerto Vallarta, what's happening here. Everything is open, all the stores are open, all the bars are open. We walked back on the Malecon last night and all the clubs were open. So yeah, everybody's taking precautions. Everybody was doing temperature checks that I saw before entering, and yeah, it's pretty back to some sort of normal here, with precautions being taken. Lots of delivery services still happening, lots of like pickups, lots of you know, food to go and all that sort of stuff for people who don't feel comfortable sitting in still. But yeah, it's really nice to be back in a city, to see what's happening here, to take precautions, and to still be able to enjoy and support the local businesses. It's been really great. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and a little peek into what is happening here in Puerto Vallarta. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!